Hey, good morning. I'm back to share with you a couple of little micro minis that I've made. They measure 2 3/4 by about 3 3/4 with a 1-inch spine. There are 3 signatures in each. This was just a cutoff from my other journal that I made, 2 pieces of cardstock, and it was from a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, piece of cardstock pattern paper, and this was the cutoff piece, and so it was like 12 inches still, minus the 1-inch spine, and so I just folded it in on itself to where the spine was that I had made earlier. Oops. Let's get it in frame here. Okay. So, this was the inside and outside cover of the other journal that I made. And so I've made 2 micro minis out of it. These are in my shop. They're as a set. So, we'll just do quick flip throughs of them. And I hope that everybody is doing well. And this was just made from scraps I had on my desk. A little bit of stenciling, a glassine bag with a tag and a journal card in it, some tea-dyed papers, and whatever I had lying around. This I die cut out of a tissue box, and then I've done, whoops, I glued that all down. Wow, rare. Okay, so a butterfly, a tag. All of the trim I've done with embroidery floss, vintage music paper, adult coloring book page, and a butterfly stencil journal card. Another die cut from Tracy Fox. Another tag. A little booklet. So, where I usually sell these for $13 each. And so that would have made it, you do the math if you have 2 together. So I have brought it down to $21.50, I do believe it is. So you're saving getting the 2, I think. Little stenciling on that one, parchment paper. This is a scrap piece I had left over from something else, and so I've just put it in here as a tuck spot. Little journal card and a little ticket. Guest check. A torn pocket with a tag that I've done grid lines on the back, ledger lines. Ease of journaling, I think. I don't know, you tell me, is it easy? A pocket with a tag. And then there's a big, for this journal, a big pocket behind that with a journal card that I've made with lines on the back. And then another pocket in the back with another little tag. Corner pocket, another tag. Lots of journaling space in this. It lays pretty flat for journaling. Little snippets of journaling is what I'm calling them, to use for, or notes, or you find a really good quote and you want to save it. I think journaling is also what you like. So if you like a good quote, if you like a good scripture, write it down. Somebody said a good joke, you collect jokes, write them down. Your posterity will know so much about you just from doing that. So on this vintage, well actually it's a digital of a vintage music paper, I've done avocado dyed index card, and then I've sewn around it and glued it to the page. Here we have scraps that I've stenciled and sewn together. You can journal on that. Another paper bag pocket with a journal card that I've made. It All Matters. Center of the last one. Be True. They're half of the bag. We have this that I got in a swap from Susanna. Thank you, Susanna. A little booklet of paper. Another little pad of paper, sewn together, glued to the page, and then a little butterfly. This time I've done a tea-dyed index card and sewn it. And that's the first one. Just twine or string binding, wrap around a couple times, slip it through. And there you go. Here's the second one. Slightly different than the first. Some of the same things, tucks and whatnot, but different elements. The torn corner pocket with a tag. But I've still used the same type of trims on this one. It's from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, I do believe, and a tag in there. Avocado dyed paper, children's writing paper, a paper clip holding in a die cut from a Mrs. Coggs image, which you can journal on or use it however you like. It's over the page and paper clips on it. And then you can also use this to tuck more things under. Spot here. The story begins on a piece of avocado dyed paper and a die cut. Another tuck spot, another scrap piece of tea dyed paper, and a tag that I've stenciled. A little Tracy Fox random numbers label. Another paper clip holding in another Mrs. Coggs die cut. Isn't that pretty? A Mrs. Coggs die cut. And a tag fabrication tag. Line paper, another torn pocket, Tracy Fox image. I've cut into a tag shape. Second signature, another die cut, and a journal card. This is from My Porch Print. Some scraps sewn together, parchment paper, Tracy Fox ledger paper on parchment paper, butterflies, and a postcard that I've added a butterfly, do not bend, backed onto a tea-dyed index card. Spot here with a tag. More butterflies, a journal card. Oh my goodness, flying all over. Tuck it there. More scraps sewn together. Another die cut. I love that one. Isn't that pretty? I've embossed it. And another scrap of my porch print for a journal card. Third signature, beautiful sunflowers that I found on Etsy, TuckSpot. A couple of tags that I've made. Torn side tuck. A journal card. A TuckSpot there that I've die cut out of a greeting card. And then we have some extra paper to journal on. Another die cut with a tag on it. That's TuckSpot for this tag. Another die cut, and then a little advertising, and another tag. Tag fabrications work perfect in here, the little ones. Another greeting card die cut, and a bright, colorful tag. Another torn pocket, another journal card. And then another pocket with 2 more tags. And that's that one. And then we have this one. This one is free in my shop it's a giveaway for the next person who orders anything out of my Etsy shop. You will receive this. And again, scraps. Spine was already there, so I just, actually it was like a double wide spine, so I cut it down, made it smaller. But then I've just, again, folded it in on itself to make it nice and sturdy, and then sewn all around. It's 2 signatures in this one. And it's teeny. It is 2 inches by a little over 2 1/4. Sorry, didn't mean to move the camera. I always do that. And again, it's just scraps I had lying around on my desk with washi stickers and tags that I've added. And stamping. This little napkin decoupage on some book page I had from another project. A tag, excuse me, that's from Porch Swing Designs, Mary Lou's shop. Her little teenies. This is some postcards I had, and I just shrunk them. This is just a scrap left over, and so I did 2 little tiny tags. Tea-dyed avocado dyed paper. This is another edge punch that I've just wrapped around the page, and 2 tags on either side. Butterfly TuckSpot with a Tracy Fox tag and one that I've made. Another washi sticker. Another TuckSpot for 2 more tags. This one is backed with vintage index card. Nice color on those. And the second one starts with another label from Roxy's Creations. More stamping. Another die cut from a greeting card. And then a tag I've made out of the index card. Stamped. Random numbers label from Tracy Fox, a butterfly punch with a tiny tag. The center pocket that I've stamped. And we have a Tracy Fox with the vintage index card on the back. And whoops, and a bust tag. Another butterfly punch, another tiny tag. Here we have those cute little postcards, if you can see that. Those little teeny random numbers. This is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I shrunk it down and added it to the pocket. More stamping. And last stamp. And as I said, this is for free for the next one who orders anything. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.